Hey guys, in this quick video I'm going to explain which SodaStream model to buy. For me the selection was the SodaStream Terra and I'm going to explain why. There are quite many SodaStream models in the market. If you're in the US, I think you have, for example, the Art, the E-Duo, the E-Terra and the Terra. In Germany at least, I think there's Crystal 3 and there's a Duo and there's various models of the Duo. And at least in Finland I have seen the Gaia, Jet, Genesis and also various other models. For the most part it's just a design choice and the prices change with the design, but there are a few features you should be aware of. There are electric models and non-electric models. The electric models need to be plugged in, so in my opinion, I would stay away from the electric models because it seems all that the electric models do is dispense the CO2 automatically by pressing just one button. In the non-electric models, you just hold down a button, or in this Art, you hold down that switch to dispense the CO2, and you can just press the button as much as you like to get the amount of CO2 in the water you want. So the manual mechanism, in my opinion, is better, plus you don't need to have it corded, and you don't have the risk of the electric mechanism breaking. Well, then another choice is the CO2 cartridge. The newer models have the quick connect and the older models don't have the quick connect. So if you're buying a newer model, all of them have the quick connect, so there's kind of no choice to be made anymore. I think quick connect, most likely SodaStream made that just to have a patented bottle so that they can control who sells the CO2. So I don't think that's really a good thing. The older CO2 cartridge had, I think, a more standard connector, and that gave you some options of modifying. Most likely the newer model will also have modification possibilities, but I don't really care too much about that. In Finland at least, the CO2 cartridges are available very commonly in kind of any store I go to, so it's easy to exchange. I know in the US you might need to do mail exchange for those, and that might become complex if you don't have a local store providing those, so do check. Then the next thing to consider is, does it come with plastic bottles or glass bottles? So for example the E-Duo, I think the Duo means it supports the plastic bottles and the glass bottles. The advantage of glass bottles of course is you won't have your water in contact with plastic and things like that, but then again I think the glass bottles require this metal part on the bottom so that if the glass would break due to the pressure, it would contain the splinters of the glass. So it's a kind of heavier design and makes the device more expensive and maybe also a bit harder to use. You need to place that glass bottle into the cylinder and then push it in. Another thing to consider, if you're going with the plastic bottles, which is the kind of more standard option, some of the models have a snap-in mechanism, and for example this Gaia has a mechanism that you need to rotate the bottle in, and that takes a bit more time, and the snap-in mechanism is a bit faster. So I would go with the snap-in mechanism, and for example on the Art and the Terra models you have the snap-in mechanism, or snap lock, snap-in, snap lock. I think they call it snap lock officially. And Terra is the cheapest model with the snap lock mechanism, and I think the design looks okay. So for me personally, I went with the Terra model because it has those plastic bottles. It's quite inexpensive to get new plastic bottles. It has the new quick connect CO2 cartridge, and the device was in offer costing only 44 euros. Check the link down below in the description if you want to check the price on Amazon, but also do check your local stores for offers. they might vary. And anyhow, I think the CO2 cartridges, Amazon most likely won't be able to ship those, at least not in Europe. So makes sense to check your local store for prices as well. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.